The Legal Rebels Tour Diary. Brought to you by Westlaw, better results faster. By Total Attorneys, Rebels Welcome. By Hertz. By Sprint. And by Starwood Preferred Guest.
Hey, welcome to day 8 of the Legal Rebels Tour. We're coming to you from Washington, D.C. today, and we wanted to show you the spectacular suite that we're working out of here at the W Hotel, because we may be legal rebels, but that doesn't mean we don't ride first class. They call this the Wow Suite at the W Hotel. And wow is a good word for it because it is really, really big. 850 square feet. Big enough that we've got an enormous dining room table at which all 4 of us can spread our computers out and work. We also have this enormous living room, which is a great place for us to do our daily video tour diary like the one you're looking at now, in front of this 46-inch color television set. And come this way, there's an entirely separate bedroom, which you can wall off with these pocket doors. So this is one sweet suite. So enough about the hotel. Let's talk about what we did today. This morning we went over to Arlington, Virginia to talk to the folks at the Institute for Justice. That was your interview, Molly. How'd it go?
Sat down with Chip Miller, the president and general counsel for the Institute for Justice, and he talked about his merry band of litigators and their use of irreverent humor on the web and in their outreach materials to make their causes more well known. And I think one of the points that I liked that he made was that that they take their work very seriously, but they don't take themselves too seriously. A lot of their cases are uphill battles, and they need to be able to be grounded and move on to the next thing and approach these issues in different ways, and they need their humor to keep them going.
Yeah, and that was one of the only people that we saw in Arlington, was it?
No, while Molly was talking to Chip, I was speaking with John Huddleston, the president of the Virginia State Bar, who was there to interview us and write about us, which was great, and the Legal Rebels Project. John himself is actually a bit of a rebel. He's the second lawyer to tweet from the floor of the House of Delegates at the ABA, and the Virginia State Bar has actually immersed themselves into social media and technology, and we talked a lot about how you balance the control of content with allowing your younger members who are really familiar with social media to have access to interacting on that.
But wait, there's more. There was yet another group who was there with us, a reporter from an organization called BizNow here in Washington, which is a widely read business-to-business newsletter, which is going to write about the Rebels Project and our Rebel today. And we will post links to that as well as links to the Virginia State Bar Association coverage as soon as they go online. We've gotten through almost all of the tour now. We're on the back half of it, most certainly, but we do have to report that we've had our first injury of the tour. Yes, Molly, finger is a little bit hurt, and tell us about that real quickly.
It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah? You think you stubbed it on the way out of New York, right?
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
And my publisher got me this really nifty little cool wrap.
Yeah.
That seems to be working.
Because I knew that if you had that, you could still type, which is really important for the project.
That's true.
Which that brings us to almost the end of this diary. We got to tell you about the song of the day. Rachel, what is yours for today?
Well, we are in my former home, Washington, D.C., so I ultimately cheesed out, and I chose the song Washington, D.C. by the Magnetic Fields, which I just want to note that I chose because there were only 3 songs to choose from about Washington, D.C. So, had I given my heart to New York, I might have had better options, but this is it. This is all I've got.
This is very, very true. And Molly, your song today?
I was going to go with the Violent Femmes' Kiss Off, but after this little display, I went with White Stripes' We're Going to Be Friends.
How nice. And mine today is Every Day is a Winding Road by Sheryl Crow. I and John, again, were up rather late last night, pushing some video up to YouTube, and it certainly seems like a very winding road to me today. I think it's like about 8 o'clock at night, but it's actually only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's it for today. We will be back tomorrow with another Legal Rebel. And tomorrow we're hitting the highway again, going down to Lexington, Virginia, about 3 hours south of here. So there's going to be plenty of webcam video for you guys to look at as we roll down the road. See you then. We're out.